Hello everyone, my name is Sandeep Tripur. I am from Section 1. So the topic for today is Slack. So what is Slack? Slack is a collaboration software which helps to talk to team members and other members inside an organization. So it is a software which helps teams to communicate internally, but not with the customers, with the team among themselves or with other companies if they are collaborating with us. So Slack has two versions. One is a browser version and the other is a desktop version. So now we're looking at the browser. So this is a Slack browser page. So once, if you see the option here, there is an option to create a new workspace. So now we'll create a workspace. Workspace is nothing but a dashboard in which your organization or your team's day-to-day activities happen. So as I've already logged in, so now we'll try to create a workspace. So once if I click on create a workspace or create a dashboard, so it's going to ask me a set of questions, whether what is the name of the company. So for suppose we'll give the name of the company as Advanced Planning. And now it's going to ask us, what is your team working on? So for suppose we are trying to, so the Advanced Planning team is a name of the organization and they're trying to, and there is a team that is trying to work on marketing, or for suppose say let's take our example. So we have a final exam coming up, we can put it as final exam text. So this is a channel related to final exam text. And now it's asking us to add a co-workers or a colleagues who are we are working with. So I'll try to add myself to this one. And we'll also try to add as many users as possible. If you have another channel that you're connecting with or another company that you're connecting with, you can add that too. Or you can also share an invite link where you need not add any members. They could directly get into the link, into the channel using this particular link. So we are adding the teammates for now. So as I've already installed the desktop version, so it's asking me whether I want to use that. So let's stick to the browser version for now. So now it's started creating the workspace and we have also added the team. So once we've added the teammates, this is how our dashboard looks like, or the workspace looks like. So this is the channel which we have created, and this these are team members which we have added. So we'll look at all the steps one by one. So looking at this one, this is an option for new message. So a new message can be sent to an individual, to a channel, or to any particular option can be selected. So suppose if I want to select send a message to a channel, if I put hashtag, so all the channels are under the shortcut of hashtag. If I have to send a message to any individual, if I give at, so it's going to give me an option to send a message to add that individual. Okay, now we get into the details of the workspace. So this is also an option where you can add people into not your work, into your particular organization that you created. So here the advanced planning is the workspace which I've created, and exam tips is a channel. So now we're trying to add people into the workspace, but not the channel. So they can be added through this, and you also have a copy invite link over here. So this is an option to create a channel. So if I need to create another channel for section 1, and this would be project management section. And now this, so every channel has two options, whether you want to keep the channel private or public. Private channel has only the option for the people who are added. So if I'm the admin of the channel, if I'm adding some people to that private channel, only they'll be able to access that. So let's make this channel a private. So we've already created a public channel. And this option is called share outside advanced planning. This is a premium version. So we are currently on a free version of software. So share outside advanced planning is, so suppose if I am working with another company and two companies are collaborating to work towards a single project and both of them are using Slack and both of them can share a workspace. So suppose if my company has a marketing team who needs to talk with the sales company of another company who's working on a similar project. So we both of the companies can collaborate on similar work. So we have created a private channel for now. And as I told earlier, as it is a private channel, it is asking us to create members to the channel. So we'll skip this step for now. So that is how you create a channel. And once you create a channel, so this is how you interact with the channel. So we'll go all the options one by one. So once you click on this, so this is giving us an option to create a post. Post is nothing but how you create a Facebook post or how you create an announcement. So it gives you an option to set up what all you want to say. You can set up a title, you can give your text, you can attach a file, your website links and anything. So once you created everything, once you click on share, you will be creating a post for that. And you also have an option to set up a reminder. So once you click on create a reminder. So it's asking me to set up a reminder on one particular thing. So now there's another thing called applications or integrations in Slack. Integrations is nothing but if you're trying to connect a third party app into this software and you're trying to access it for your day-to-day activity. So third party apps in a sense, if I have to share a file through Google Drive, if I have to share a Word document, if I have to share a Trello management thing, if I have to share a GitHub, so I can access all other apps through this. So this, if I click on add, so it's gonna give me an option to add Google Drive to my Slack workspace. So once I set up Google Drive, I'll be able to add all applications, so all Google Drive links to Slack. So once I click on add to Slack, this will give me an option to add Google Drive app onto my Slack workspace. That is one. And once apart from the app, there's also a set of shortcuts that we could add. The shortcuts are like we've added a Google Drive. So if I have to do anything again, I need not go and add the app again or integrate it again. I can just directly add a shortcut to that. That's the thing over here. And if I have to upload or anything, if I have to attach a file, if I have to attach a video, a document, or something, I can do it from here. And this is an option to create a video clip. I can not only send messages, I can also send video recordings. I can also send voice notes through to a channel. And this is emojis. To keep the channel as lively as possible, I can also add emojis. And this is another option which is mostly used by all the organizations. So this is called an at thing. So at is something like previously when we saw the hashtag is represented for every channel. And here, at here gives you to notify everyone in the channel. And if we select at channel, so it's gonna notify everyone only in this particular channel. So at here gives you an option to notify everyone in the workspace. At channel gives you an option to notify only the people that are connected in this channel. So this is how you format your font. So you have your options to format. You can attach your links, website links over here. So you can set up lists. You can do a bullet. And this is something called quote. So you can set up a quote option. So if you want to quote something, you can do it over here. And this is called code. So code is something if I'm a developer of a particular organization, and if this is a channel specifically created with developers, so we could talk to the developing team with this, and the format will be on a code format, and you need not worry about the syntax if you're copy or pasting towards it. So this comes in a code format. And if you're planning to use both code and normal messages, so this is called a code block. So where you set up code block and you just give your information. So this part is not related. So that's how you interact in the channel. And now coming to direct messages is a place where you talk to individuals. Like if I'm supposed to talk to a person who's my coworker, who is part of my own workspace, or if they are from another company, or if I have to use, if I'm using a shared workspace, this gives me an option to connect to that. So, and the options are pretty much same for even if it is a channel or if it is a individual. Like you see, if we've added a Google Drive integration to this, so this is giving us an option to add if you want to add anything from Google Drive. So those are the basic sidebar options we have on Slack. And this is called Browse Slack. So these are the options which we use to connect Slack in normal day. So this is all unread messages that you can see. So this is basically what we're trying to add into our Slack. So if you're trying to use Slack Connect, if you're trying to connect with other people, so this is a shortcut for that. And now coming into the account, so we also have an option to update a status, or we can also set link a Google Calendar to this, setting up our updates or setting up a status in the Slack option. And we can put ourselves away and we can pause the notification for 30 minutes to 1 hour until tomorrow, and we can also customize the notification pauses. And coming to profile, here is the option where you create a profile. So you can add a title. So you can create a display name, you can create your designation, your phone number, your time zone, and everything. So apart from that, you have something called preferences. Preferences gives you an option to to handle your notifications and how your Slack application works. Sidebar is the option which you've seen over here. So if you see, once if I click here, the options are getting added over here. This is called sidebar. And themes. So this is all how you customize your workspace or you customize your dashboard. Messages and media. So this is how you look at your messages. So if you click on, if it is a clean message, you can see the image and everything. If it is a compact, you just see the normal message. So how you want to display the name, how what is the time zone, and what kind of emojis you want to use, and you want to use any forwarding addresses. If you're offline from Slack, if you want to forward this email to someone else, you can set up this account, and whatever messages you get in your email would be directed to your Slack directly. And this is where you set up your language and other options. Slack is available in multiple languages all over the world, and you can select as many time zones as possible. If you don't want to set it automatically, you can select your own time zone. And accessibility is if you want to how to send your messages to other channels and everything. If you want to send the your name, then the message, and the date and time. If you want to send your name, date and time, then the message. This is how we do it. Mark as read is this is how you interact in a channel. Another way. So this is how when you click on start me. So this is if you come out of the channel, once you get back to the channel again, this is like where you left off. You want to start from there. If you want to start with the newest message, if you want to start all the unseen messages only. And this is the audio and video option. This is where you can do a video call, and you can also send audio clips and voice messages. And this is connected accounts if you're connected to another organization. If you're collaborating with another organization, this is how your connected apps come or connected accounts come. So this is your connected accounts and this is your connected apps. Coming to privacy and visibility. So if you want to share your information outside your company or with no one, and coming to advanced, these are the shortcuts which you can create while creating chat or doing a chat option. And apart from this, Slack also comes in two versions. So one is a planned version, and so one is a premium version, one is a free version. So currently we are under free version. So if you want to look at the premium version, so these are the options you get in Slack. So first thing is this is a pro which is suitable for medium to small companies. This is a higher range company. This you necessary for big enterprises and everything. So coming to the limitations and backdrops in Slack. So currently the version that we're using is free. So in free version we do not have unlimited messages. We have a block of messages till 10,000, and we'll not be able to send more than 10,000 messages from a free version. And app integration, we'll only be able to integrate 10 apps to this. We'll not be able to do any uh, app integration more than 10. And we'll not be able to make any group video calls, and will not be able to screen share on a free version. On a premium version, we'll be able to make group video calls, group meetings, and we'll also be able to screen share. And another backdrop is you can call it a backdrop and an advantage too. So you have Slack is also available for mobile version, both on Android and iOS, but the mobile versions have not yet has the option to share your screen as well. And another backdrop for Slack is the backup that we have for every channel or for every individual. So the maximum message backup is only for a week. So if you're not creating a backup for a week, you may not be able to see those messages again. So that's about Slack, and Slack is really necessary for all the organizations because it helps to keep the teams connected, and the collaboration between teams becomes easy and effective through Slack than sending emails to others. So Slack is a software which saves time and improves efficiency of the team. So that's about Slack, and thank you.